The wow factor is huge, and there is no way that we can get used to it when people walk in here. The reactions, the energy is just so high, it's unbelievable. It's just such a high. We have Middle Eastern, Mediterranean cuisine. Most influences are on Moroccan food. If you ever got a chance to be here, perhaps on Friday or Saturday, you can see the live shows that we have. Live band, live music, people get on the dance floor and dance and have a great time. It's just awesome. It's a great place. It's colorful, people are colorful, and the place just makes you happy. I'm kind of proud of it. I mean, it's our house, it's our palace, and we take care of it.
So, Bernie, you say that going to Alhambra Palace is an awesome adventure. Tell us why you chose it.
It really is. I think a lot of times when you go to Middle Eastern restaurants around the city, they're not much to write home about. It's kind of like a table and chairs. But Alhambra, it's the whole experience. It's the entire 9 yards. You go for the ambiance, you go for the entertainment, and the food is super authentic, and it's always a good time.
So, this place is huge.
Super huge.
It's like a palace or something.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
I mean, really, it's like, whoa.
It's 24,000 square feet. It's one of the largest restaurants in the world.
I mean, the idea behind it, they modeled it behind the real Alhambra Palace in Spain.
And it's to scale, apparently.
Yes. Yes, apparently so. Yeah, so, I mean, everything from the decor, like the regal peaks and the arches and everything that they decorate with is imported from the Middle East, so it comes from all around the country so that they can be authentic and make sure you have the authentic experience of having been transported into a real, like, you know, Mediterranean palace. So it's always a good time. It's entertaining.
Well, I was walking by dairy trucks 1 second on Randolph, and the next thing I know, I'm in a palace.
So, yeah. Rose, you actually had a rather interesting experience. You went earlier when it was not so filled up.
Well, okay, we showed up at 8 o'clock. Our reservation was 8, which I feel like even for teachers on a Friday night is late. So we showed up at 8 o'clock, and it was literally us and one other table that had been seated. And then probably around 10 o'clock, the place came to life, and there were tables filled up, and the musicians started, and then there's a singer, and then there were the belly dancers, and then there was a female singer. The atmosphere and the music and all of that really, I think, enhanced our experience.
Because I went on a Friday night as well, and they're supposed to have, I believe it's the tribal dancers that night, and so that's like a group of belly dancers, and they were there when I went, and there was even a male belly dancer, and I've never seen a male belly dancer before, so that was pretty cool.
Right, it's about time.
Yes.
Equality, let's do it.
I mean, you can tell he was getting some extra cheers from the crowd, because it's like, oh, male belly dancer. But it definitely starts off pretty quiet, and then it just gets loud and crazy and full of life around 9:30 when everything gets going.
Well, we went there on a Tuesday night, and it was pretty empty, but it was a Tuesday night. But there was one guy taking care of the entire dining room, one waiter. It took 45 minutes to get the falafel, which gives you time to sit there and think about how weird it is that you're in this giant empty palace.
Wow.
But the falafel was delicious.
That's good.
Then it took another 45 minutes to get the salad,
That's so
which was also delicious.
Yeah.
And then another 45 minutes to get the lamb shish kebab, which was delicious. So I think I would like to go back on a night where there's belly dancing and more people to give it, to be more fair.
I mean, that's interesting. I've never had bad service there. I mean, everything came out really quickly, and it was a busy Friday night.
Maybe it's because I have big hair. Is it because I have big hair? He was doing his best, but the kitchen was just not cranking the food out.
I actually kind of had a different experience. I thought our service was great, but I thought the food overall was kind of underwhelming. I brought 2 foods teachers with me, which I thought was kind of funny, that they would be good critiques of food stuff. We did have the falafel. We tried the Dolma.
Grape leaves.
Yes, and that was great. I thought the appetizers were good. Entrees, I thought were kind of okay. I tried part of a chicken kebab and a filet kebab, and they were both kind of dry, not really seasoned. My friend had a lamb kebab that was actually, she said, way overcooked. The drinks, however, were good. I had an Alhambra martini and I had a red sangria, both of which recommended by our server.
Teachers like to get down.
Hey now, it was Friday night and we were ready to party. So.
All right, speaking of party, who would you take here if you were to return?
Maybe people who are starting off in the world of Middle Eastern food. I honestly feel like I've had better Middle Eastern food, but I think the experience is so fun, and then when you combine that with the food, like I would probably say maybe like if you're new to the environment.
Okay, so Rania, as our authentic Middle Eastern voice at the table, if somebody's never been here before, what should they order?
I would definitely recommend getting the appetizer samplers. They do the hummus and the baba ganoush, which is the eggplant dish, and the falafel and the rolled grape leaves, because it's a good introduction into Middle Eastern food, and I think they do it really well, and it's very authentic. And then for entrees, I would go with the shawarma or the tangines, because those are also very good and very flavorful and authentic.
So, Rania, is this an affordable night out?
It's pricey, but I think you're getting entertainment, you're getting the music, you're getting the dancing along with the food. I've gone there for birthdays and they sang to me in Arabic and in English, and they kind of get everybody there to participate, and you know, they've pulled me out to belly dance with the belly dancer, and it's a lot of fun.
It's the kind of place where I think if it were packed, again, if it were packed and there was belly dancing and I was asked to belly dance, which for me is just walking, I think, you know, I would have liked it more.
All right, well, Rania, you recommended Alhambra Palace. Sum it up for us.
Well, I think if you want to go to a place that kind of gives you a feast in your tummy and your eyes and your ears, it's a really good place to go.
All right. And Rose?
I think it would be a great place for drinks, appetizers, fun dancing, fun atmosphere, absolutely.
All right, and Steve?
I wouldn't mind going back and trying it again when it's more populated.
All right, well, you can experience the entertainment for yourself at Alhambra Palace Restaurant, 1240 West Randolph, 312-666-9555. They're open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person is $50.